Hey everybody, how you doing? Joe McCall here. And on this little video, I'm just going to share with you 5 or 6 things that I wish somebody would have told me when I first got started. All right, so first of all, I want to tell you guys, this video is brought to you by my book, Wholesaling Lease Options, the fastest, easiest way to make money in real estate today. You can get it for free at WLObook.com, WLObook.com. Just pay shipping and handling. Send it out to you. It's chock full of really good information that teaches you how to do lease options. And it doesn't complicate it. It keeps it super simple. You can get through this book in a couple, 3 hours. You cannot buy it on Amazon. You can only get it at my website, WLObook.com. It's free. Just pay shipping and handling. I get it out to you. This is a really, really good book. In my humble opinion, you should get it. All right, cool. So what are some of the things that I wish somebody would have told me when I was first getting started? I got my phone here. I'm going to take some look at my notes. Well, I guess one of the first things that I wish somebody would have told me was stop thinking, just do. All right? Stop thinking and stop overanalyzing everything. Just get out there and do it. You're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Relax. You know, it's not the end of the world. And that's the coolest thing about wholesaling and lease options, the way we do our deals. You know, if I'm wrong, if I make a bad offer, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, right? I can go back to the seller. I can either cancel the contract. I can renegotiate it. It's not that big of a deal. So it's okay if you make mistakes. Stop overthinking. Stop overanalyzing everything. And as I go through my little list here, you kind of will see that permeate all of these things. Don't overanalyze it, right? Just get out there and make it happen. You're going to make mistakes. It's okay. So I would give myself permission to make mistakes. The other thing I would encourage me to do is only focus on marketing. Make that the number one thing, right? It's easy to start wanting all the answers, like wanting to know steps 7 and 8 before you start doing steps 1 and 2. Well, step 1 is marketing. Marketing is everything, and everything is marketing. Guys, I say this a lot. We're not in the real estate investing business. We're in the marketing business. We're not real estate investors that do marketing. We are marketers first that do real estate investing. Do you understand the difference? So marketing is number 1. I would encourage you guys to create a marketing plan. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's really simple. It can be written on a napkin. It can be written on a phone, right? But just write down, okay, every day I'm going to do this and this and this. And then you start tracking your numbers. It could be as simple as, all right, every day I'm going to go out and I'm going to send 50 text messages to rentals and for sale by owners on Craigslist and Zillow. I'm going to send out 200 letters a week or 20 letters a day. I'm going to go out and make 10 phone calls. I'm going to call realtors and property managers. I'm going to go knock on doors, whatever it is. Create a marketing plan of things you can control and start tracking how many sellers you're talking to and how many offers you're making every day, because that's where the money is made. When you focus on your revenue generating activities, then you start making money, right? So you can't control that. Let's say you want to make 10 grand a month. You can't control that you can make $10,000 a month. You can't control that, well, that's, if my average profit is 5 grand, I need to do 2 deals a month. You can't control that. You can't control, well, I need 30 leads to do 1 deal. But what you can control is the marketing that you're doing, the outbound marketing that you're doing to get the leads, right? You should have it down to where you know your numbers. If you want to do a deal, if you want to buy that $50,000 car, you got to do 4 deals or whatnot, right? You should know with your numbers and through a marketing plan, if you want to pay cash for that $50,000 car, you need to send out, 20,000 postcards, or you need to do this amount of marketing. You need to talk to this many sellers. You need to make this number of offers. That's something you can control, right? So I would encourage you, and I wish somebody would have told me at the very beginning, focus on marketing. What are your big revenue goals? And then work backwards from there. Create a simple plan of what you can do now every single day and start focusing on the marketing, all right? The next thing, talk to 5 sellers a day, right? Because it kind of relates to what you're doing. You want to make money. That's your big goal, right? Well, talk to 5 sellers a day. So many of us treat this phone like a cactus, right? It's like, I'm afraid to pick it up. Oh no, I did some bandit signs. I did some letters and it's working now. People are calling me. What do I do? And you freak out and it's totally normal. Everybody kind of starts at that place, right? Nobody starts in this business with like really high confidence and very good on the phone. Like everybody starts here, and it's normal to be nervous and afraid to talk to sellers, but make it a goal to talk to 5 sellers a day. If you talk to 5 sellers a day, 5 days a week, that's 25 sellers a week, 100 something sellers a month. Do you think talking to 5 sellers a day, 100 sellers a month, another 100 2 months, 300 sellers in 3 months, do you think you might do a deal if you talk to that many? Yes. So start small, right? And these conversations don't have to be very long. It could be a couple, 3, 4, 5 minutes. Talk to the seller. Say, hey, tell me about the house. What's the least you would take? Can you go any lower than that? Would you maybe consider leasing the property for a year and then selling it, right? Just ask questions. Talk to 5 sellers a day. That is huge. That will make you more money than anything, right? Don't go buy another course until you are actually out there talking to 5 sellers a day. Your speed to income is directly proportional to the number of offers that you make. So I wish somebody at the beginning would have told me, if you want to make money, make offers. Focus on making offers. I'm talking about talking to 5 sellers a day. What if you made an offer to every single seller you talk to? Maybe 1 or 2 a day tell you to jump off a cliff, or they get really mad or whatever, right? So you don't have to make an offer to them. I would still send them an offer in the mail. I would still follow up with them, right? But make an offer to every single seller you talk to. Again, imagine if you did 3 offers a day, 75 offers a month, 150 offers in 2 months, 300 offers in 4 months. Can you imagine? Do you think you might do a deal if you make that many offers and then you start following up? So focus on marketing, focus on talking to sellers and making offers to every single seller you talk to. The other thing I would say is, I wish somebody would have told me at the very beginning, hire a coach as soon as possible. Hire a coach. But more than that, do what the coach says. Okay? I remember the first coach that I hired, my wife and I did it together. We put about $13,000 on 2 or 3 different credit cards. It was a good coaching program, right? But as we were going through it, I was a little disappointed that the stuff they were teaching me I thought was too elementary. I was looking for something more profound. I was looking for somebody that had more experience. I was hoping to work with this one guy who sold the coaching, but really I was just working with his underlings, right? Talked to some guy that I was discouraged because he wasn't doing as many deals as I wanted to be doing. But looking back, I was discouraged and disappointed because I didn't make any money. Now, one good thing I did though is I didn't blame the coach or the program. I did take responsibility. I took responsibility for myself. But looking back at what they taught me to do, I could have been light years ahead from where I am now if I would have just done what the coaches said to do. I gave them so much money, right? Now, it has paid back, right? But if I would have just did what they told me to do, I would have started doing deals and making money. Even though at the time I was thinking this is elementary. I've heard this before. This is nothing new, nothing. But you know what? There's a reason why you're hiring a coach. Do what they say. Stop questioning it and just do it. So I wish somebody would have told me and really slapped me across the face almost, right? And say, listen, hire a coach as soon as possible and then do what the coach says. Get out of your head. Stop analyzing and overthinking everything and just do what they say to do. It's not that complicated, right? Just do it. Trust the system. Finally, I would say this. I would start hanging out with other investors. I would have told myself at the very beginning, don't look at all these other people that are doing deals around in your market as competitors. Look at them as potential partners, okay? Go to the REIA meetings. Go network with other investors, the property managers, the realtors, the wholesalers, and start networking with them. And don't look at them as competition, but look at them as potential partners to do deals with. There's been a lot of times when I've gone to a new market. What's the first thing I do? I go and look to see who's already doing owner financing, who's already doing lease options, who are the wholesalers that are already doing deals in these other markets. And I approach them and say, hey, listen, I'm doing some marketing, I'm getting some leads, I'm looking for somebody to partner with. If I get you a deal, if I can bring you a seller that says yes, that's motivated, that is willing to do a lease option or owner financing or sell at a big discount, would you be willing to partner with me on the deal? I partner almost exclusively now with other wholesalers and students and investors and friends because I value my time too much, right? So I would encourage you, as you're starting to started off in this business, who are those people that you could partner with that you could do deals with. Like, you may not know the title companies. You may not know that, the title companies that will do double closings or assignments or let you do subject twos or lease options, right? But there is somebody in your market that does. I remember one time a guy brought me a deal. The seller was saying, yeah, they would do a subject to. They'd let us take over the existing mortgage. And so I don't know Cleveland. I don't know any title companies or attorneys that will help me do creative deals like that in Cleveland, Ohio. So I went to Craigslist. I did a search for owner financing. And immediately I found some investors that were advertising owner financing houses. The first guy I called, I said, hey, are you an investor? He says, yeah. I said, so this isn't your own house? He said, yeah. I said, well, I'm an investor in St. Louis, Missouri. I got a potential deal up there in your neck of the woods. And the seller is looking to do owner financing, but I don't have the right contracts, the paperwork that you guys use up there. I don't know. I don't have any connections to title companies or attorneys that can help me close this deal. Can you help me with this deal and we'll split it 50-50? Guess what he said? Yeah. Okay, why would he say no to that, right? So I would just encourage you as you're getting started here. And I wish somebody would have told me this at the very beginning. Don't look at the other people in your market that are doing deals as competition. Look at them as potential partners. You will make more money doing deals, not on your own, but bringing on people to partner with you on a deal-by-deal basis. I'm not talking about partnerships like creating a new company or an LLC together or whatnot. No, I'm talking on a deal-by-deal basis. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars by just partnering with other people. When we were traveling around Europe and in our RV and stuff like that around the US, that's how we were doing 3 or 4 deals in each different market every single month by partnering with local boots on the ground people, right? So those are some of the things that I would say to myself as I was first getting started. I hope that encourages you. Maybe you'll get some good value out of that. Again, if you want my book, go to WLObook.com. I talk a lot about these things in the book. WLObook.com. It's free, just pay shipping and handling. You cannot get that wholesaling lease options book in Amazon. You can only get it on my website. So go there, check it out. Now listen, this is really important. After you buy the book, I'm going to give you some extra special training after that where you can learn more about lease options. I actually even give you my calculator that I use to calculate lease option offers, and I give you some of the initial contracts I use to do my lease option deals. So get it from my book. It's free. Just pay shipping and handling. It's like $7. WLObook.com. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.